if you're able to get off by yourself without a toy and, whatever way you want, but then you're not able to with your partner, which I think this is what you're saying in this comment. I hope that I've, got this right. Then there's a few things that could be going on here. Number one is that you're feeling safe enough by yourself, but as soon as you bring another person into the mix, you don't feel fully safe, okay? Even though that person may be a safe person. So I'm not saying they're a bad person, but there's something in you that's not allowing you to fully open in their presence. And you need, as a woman, you need to feel, remember, our pleasure is via our heart, energetically speaking. That's our positive pole. So if we don't feel emotional connection, like emotional safety, it's going to block us from feeling our full pleasure, right? So there can be stuff to work on there to build emotional safety with another person. And all of this, it always comes down to us first and foremost, right? So I would be working on deepening your own connection to your intuition, your divine intuition and wisdom, your body, honoring your boundaries and your yeses and your nos. Because when you have this strong, solid, unshakable connection to yourself and you trust yourself, your body gets to a point where it fully trusts you. Like, you trust yourself to honor your boundaries, that you won't let go unless it is with a safe person. Then your body is then able to let go with that person. But it's deepening that trust with yourself. And this begins with the small things like honoring your boundaries, honoring your yeses and nos in all areas of life. This isn't just to do with pleasure, by the way, and then connecting to that feminine intuition and that wisdom. Because as I said, the more you trust yourself and build this trust, the more you will trust yourself to know that it's okay to let go with this person because they're a safe person. But also the second thing and then the second part of this is, are you communicating your needs and your desires with your partner? So you may be able to, get off by yourself and experience that pleasure by yourself, but are you actually connecting to yourself on a daily basis with the standard that you expect from another? Or is it just that you've somehow, miraculously been able to connect to yourself? Because the more that you set the standards for how you connect to yourself and how you expect someone to connect to your body, the more you will attract people who rise to meet that. So it could be that you're able to experience this pleasure, but you're still attracting, and again, I don't know your situation, but it could be that you're attracting people that, aren't really meeting you at any kind of standard. It's just, it is what it is, and that's why you're not feeling that pleasure. So I would deepen your connection to yourself and your body and connect to yourself in the ways that you want them to connect to you. And then also honor your boundaries with them, communicate with them from a beautiful, feminine, healthy led place. Because sometimes, even if we think that we're communicating what we need to our partner, we know what we need, we know what we want, we've done the work, whatever, we're actually not giving them that space to hear what we need, to feel what we need, and then to approach us with that. So communicating from that healthy space, and then that will build that trust for you're holding your boundaries of what you desire and what you need, rather than just allowing people to connect to you in ways that perhaps you don't want them to, or it's just not fulfilling for you. Speaking up for yourself, for your body, for the divine goddess within. Maybe they are an incredible person who wants to grow with us and learn how to connect to you, but you're just not expressing that, which a lot of us women do, because we're worried about how it will come across or something like that. But if we never speak up for ourselves for us, for our body. If we never speak up for us, then how can we expect others to magically know? All right. So I hope those two help, and I hope I understood your comment correctly.